All of the money that's created and produced is basically debt. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. I packed my lunch. I had some scallops left over in the freezer. So I'm going to have them with a bag of veggie medley, or half a bag and half a bag tomorrow. And eggs. These are 6 boiled eggs, 2 a day for the first 3 days of the week. So that'll take us me to Friday. Scallops that I grilled yesterday. Sauerkraut. This is red sauerkraut. I got it at Emo Feeds and Service and am loving it. It's really sweet. It's not terribly tart. And then sweet potatoes and spinach steamed so that I can make the superhuman breakfast on my lunch. So I'm pretty pumped for my lunch. And I was just watching a documentary last night on money and the money system and how all of the money that's created and produced is basically debt. So the money that's printed is not covered and it's not backed by anything. It's just basically a loan taken from either a bank. I believe in the US it's a loan taken from a bank. And the way that it's taken from the bank is that it's issued as a bond. And so this documentary was created in 2009, and basically it was just saying that the monetary system is going to implode and crash on itself. Because eventually whoever is lending the money to create the money is no longer going to create the money, which I don't exactly know what would happen if that happened. I think the government would not be able to pay off their budget requirements, so whatever the expenses of the government are, they would not be able to cover them. They wouldn't be able to lend money to businesses, and essentially we would have a closed system of money where it would be available in finite supply. Maybe, I mean, it could take 67,000 multiple future directions, but that's kind of the situation that we're living in, or the reality of the monetary system, which, you know, enables us to, I don't know, pay our electricity bills and buy food and just to provide the core survival needs for our lives. So the question that I was asking myself, like, we need money to live and we need money to survive. The question that I was asking myself last night is, if I was to be paid in something other than money for service, what would that be? And I think one of the forms of payments is just emotional currency. I think the feelings that we get from doing the things that we do is kind of a form of payment, even though it doesn't directly allow us to buy anything. Food could be a form of payment. Housing could be a form of payment. But all of these things require kind of money, just kind of not, depending on how far off of the grid that we would go with that thought. I believe it's because greed is in the human consciousness, mine included. So the question is, how do I eliminate that from my own consciousness? And I've seen it significantly reduced over the past 15 years. So I think it's possible And then the other side of that is maybe we wouldn't want to eliminate it entirely because it does produce some benefits. So that's pretty deep for a Tuesday morning. I did a little bit of visualization this morning. Usually my meditation is just spent in thinking about nothing and clearing my mind and identifying when I have a thought and letting it go. And today what I did was I visualized everything going great, work being fulfilling, conversations that I'm having today being progressive, and relationships being supportive and caring.
Probably one of those extinct birds your mom keeps talking about. You're gonna get the only picture.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
That whole thing of bird food's gonna be gone. Its beak is really long too. That thing's cool.
Is it ever?
What's Dad's favorite animal?
Oh, I don't
Rat
know.
answer Dad.
Bella.
That's
That's
creature of her own.
Oh, aardvark or anteater.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't know. I think so.
I was thinking more along the lines of like a raccoon.
A raccoon.
A coon, you know?
Those are garbage dumpster
Hey,
diet creatures.
it's Rococo. It's the legacy, Hannah. The Rococo legacy dad. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I'm full. I wanted to come out here because sometimes the color of the air and the water and the trees at this time of day are just amazing. I cut up some pictures today, or printed off some pictures that I want to put on my vision board. Finally, 8 months later since I first started wanting to do a vision board. So I have to go revisit the notes that I made when I was going through these exercises. I got a paper bag at the grocery store the other day. So I would actually like to cut it out in the shape of a map of the country that I want to spend the winters in. And I suppose it could be a continent. It could be North and South America, and some of the images could be in North America and some could be in Central South America or Hawaii.